everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we fought and tracked down Why is this rotating weird? We fought and tracked down Ketheric Thorm, I should say, sorry. One of the three members of, I guess, the Cult of the Absolute, and the bearer of the Stone of Myrkil. And so we fought him in this Mind Flare colony as his other two companions fled to lead the army into Baldur's Gate. And also we discovered that the Absolute, as per my own theories, is actually a elder brain that has been confined with Netherese magic. And so they're using the elder brain to control people all throughout the Sword Coast that have been affected with the Mind Flare tadpoles. So they're not going through ceremorphosis, but they are getting the abilities to be susceptible to the hive mind of this elder brain. And so we managed to dispatch Thorm, but we weren't able to stop the other two because the cutscene wouldn't let us. And so that was where we ended the session, with that battle ending, and we're now teleporting to wherever this portal leads.
Been thinking on all that we learned below.
Ooh.
If you've caught your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
I think so too, but give me a moment. I was able to use the the Mind Flare regeneration device right before I signed off last time, so that's why everyone's all healed up from this. Just gotta wait for the textures to pop in, and we'll be ready to chat with everybody. So we've got Dame Iolin, the ASMR. Oh, Helson's here.
I would have words with you.
Withers is here, and so is Jaheira, so it looks like everyone's here to have a word. Come on, textures. Here you go. Good work. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to Jaheira first, then.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place.
Indeed.
An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Oh, you almost seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
Of course. Having the time of my life.
It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more.
Oh, it's true, we took the
These
stone out of the
chosen
armor.
have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Absolutely. You want to join me?
Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise.
Hell yeah.
We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed.
I am glad to hear it.
When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread.
So, dark vision.
I will follow you wherever they lead.
Well, I'll see you in camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the
lot
absolute
less dead
army
people.
gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Awesome, we finally get to
There's
the
a
gate.
Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing.
Ooh.
Denthalin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper.
Alright.
Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
Oh, good. All right. What does Withers have to say?
I need a quick word. The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
It's a good question. I have to admit I haven't thought about it. One thing I have been thinking about Withers, however, I kind of suspect he might be the original god that had the abilities of the Dead Three. I think he might be like the avatar of that first god.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless.
Good to know.
Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
All right. Thank you very much. Is there anything more you can tell me?
No.
Oh, okay. Fine. You do seem to know a lot about the Dead Three, however.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkil, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
All right. Let's see what the dame has to say.
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead.
Isabel. Sweet Isabel is no more.
But we live.
Yes, we do.
We live at the mercy
Okay.
of the gods.
A bit of a
Even
pause
I,
there.
Immortal. Have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain vigilant. And grateful.
Oh.
I will join your camp tonight. There we will discuss the spirals of time, past and future. And we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
Okay. Good. I will see you there.
You certainly will.
Okay. I wonder if we can actually get her as
And
a...
you, Sharon,
Oh.
cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears. You and Dame Aylin have dangerous ground to tread.
Mm-hmm.
We will cover some small part of it soon.
Oh.
Good. Whatever you think you know about me had better be worth it. You've already cost me dearly.
Alright. And Helson.
You prevailed, my friend. Now your path takes you to Baldur's Gate,
Why not?
but I cannot join you.
Why can't you?
Out there, the curse still thrives. I failed this place. Now I must remain behind and stand watch over it.
Okay. The Shadow Curse was always your burden, not mine. Oh, I found a flaming fifth to escape the Shadowfell, but he's dead.
Poor soul. But in truth, if I had to choose between death and the Shadowfell, I'd choose death. Perhaps there's still a way to learn something from him. The dead can't deny their knowledge if asked the right question.
Okay. I'm sorry things didn't turn out differently.
The same. I had hoped I might have been able to stay by your side, to help however I could. But the Oak Father has spoken. My place is here.
I'm guessing we trade out Jaheira for Halsin. Well, that's actually a good point, because at the last light there was that guy who was the what's the word I'm looking for? The person.
Leave the heart of the Absolute alive.
Ooh.
Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall.
Yeah, I
There are
know.
many more battles ahead.
Yeah, I get it.
And they will not be so easily won.
I know.
You will need allies.
Get out of my head. Yes, I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you.
Get out of my head.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Alright. Well, I can only have 4. I will seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours.
Oh, good.
Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Last light. Now. Yeah, there he is. So if I cast Speak with Dead on him, then. Wake
The
up!
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Oh, good. Okay. What happened to you?
Darkness. Pain. Daniel. Have to help. Daniel.
And who is that?
Spirit of the land. In the Shadowfell. Look for Lavender. He needs.
What do you... and who are you?
Flaming fist.
Okay, and what are you doing here?
Investigating. Ketheric Thorn. Rumors of Sharon cult. Worse than we thought.
Okay. We know he's already dead, but that's fine. Right. So it's saying there's someone in the Shadowfell. There's no one left that I can talk to here. But I'm wondering whether I need to go back to the Shadowfell, finish that. Ooh.
where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
So what's going on here?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious.
Yeah. Ah.
A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
I know, your raven's kind of hovering there. What are you talking about?
Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another.
Obviously.
This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
Okay. So... I doubt you're here out of the goodness of your heart, however.
I have no heart.
Oh.
I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand.
Okay.
Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
Sure. So what do you need me to do?
Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Alright. Oop, hang on. Where are we?
I wonder if they're looking for some more stuff now.
Where am I looking?
Waning Moon Distillery. No last call until the casks are dry.
Oop, hang on.
That's curious.
A rat bat and a loose plank. There we go. What does the rat bat do? Oh, +1 damage to beasts.
Maybe we'll get some proper mutants now.
Okay.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
I do, yes. So... tell me what you want.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
Alright, sure. Actually, you know what I should do? Ah, fine, whatever. I was gonna read it myself, but screw it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
I'd like to hear a story first. I imagine it's quite a tale.
Careful. For a serpent in life is a serpent in death.
No worries. Yeah, you can defang them.
Witness.
Witness! Oh, your belts are loose there, mate.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Tell me what happened.
I said it didn't mean nothing. that Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
So what did they do to your friends?
She gave them a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Unless she's a Dark Justicia, but I doubt it. Then hurt yourself as better. Mark did stab yourself. That's so stupid. I'll just do the third one. Because the Dark Justicia was the one who got them to attack each other.
What I did was wrong, and I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter. Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her!
Yeah. What she did wasn't her fault. Shut up.
That doesn't matter. I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished.
Yes.
You have crossed me.
Oh.
And for that, I end your pathetic life. You have been judged and found wanting.
My path be true.
Fuck you, bird. Nevermore. Return at once. What do we got here? He who was, what ails thy mind? What ails thy mind? The queen is clear. A full retreat to the Shadowfell, with all due haste. You beheld the fate of Lover's Whisper. After a 10-day in the darkness, she knew not her name. The lands of the rich treasured in memory. Lover's Whisper, strangled in Ravenmoor. Raven, Queen was increased. Turn at once, or I will be forced to report your discretion of thine will. Okay. So looks like that is a dead end. Okay, so that is it. Looks like we are done here. I still have no idea how to investigate the saloon rebellion, but I doubt it matters at this point. Actually, one last thing. Let us... Okay, this is a bit of a long shot, but I want to see whether or not it is possible to get back to the Shadowfell through that portal. Alright, so... yeah, it doesn't look like there's... Alright, so I got nothing. So there's nothing in the Shadowfell. So, I guess that's it.
No one stopped me yet. On my way.
Alright. Well, if that is it, I guess it's time to head to Baldur's Gate. So what we'll do is I'll get myself, well, actually let's do this. We'll teleport to the road to Baldur's Gate. We'll have a long rest, and then we'll head to Baldur's Gate. Just to make sure that we don't miss any cutscenes or anything like that. So let us end the day. Yes. Alright. Oh. Hello there, Will.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
We've established this, yes. What do you know about Gorash and Orin? Gortash and Orin?
I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Fair enough. Azora said you can say what led you to your pact in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
The place could burn to a cinder for all I care. Honestly, knowing Aurora's backstory, that's absolutely true.
I could never be so disloyal to Baldur's Gate. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
Ooh. Well, I know what the Cult of the Dragon are. They're the cults of Tiamat, essentially.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Ooh, yes, please. Allow Will to share it.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth.
Oh, orb the dragon kind.
Cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5.
Oh, they were summoning
As the
Tiamat.
maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it.
Fair deal.
She whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Well, why would she want to save Baldur's Gate? Surely doesn't she give a shit?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans.
Makes sense.
That was the most Mazora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
There's a tribble. Wow. And what about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mazora had swept it clean. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Wow. It's a pretty brave thing to do, dude.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash.
Nice work.
My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Well. So is that how you lost your eye?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
On a different plane, there's a 1 in 20 chance. Wow. It was very brave what you did. Though it's interesting, actually, because that was changed from the early access version, because in early access, his eye was plucked out by the goblin torturer.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right.
Yeah, we got that one. Okay, we'll return to the subject later.
I understand.
Alright. Cool. Okay, so now we know more about him. Oh, okay. He is... But...
I should speak up.
Alright, let's go have a word with the lady. Although I think Shadowheart should really be the one to do... Actually, that's probably a good idea. Let me get Shadowheart to talk to her instead.
I ought to speak.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Alright, what is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory.
Haha!
Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkil, is dead at last. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Oh. I'm taking gold over. Alright. Well, I guess I couldn't have done it without you. I could have, actually, but that's fine.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch.
Please. Ah, yeah. You claimed you knew things about me, and I want to hear them.
No doubt you do. But I will come to you when Mother Selûne deems the moment is right. Patience, girl. It will come soon enough.
You bitch.
And you cannot unlearn the truths I have to share.
Can't give up now.
Okay, or do I have to talk to her?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
Ooh, here we
You
go.
feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
All right, I will do it.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
It's not her that it's angry at, it's this thing. There it is. Fucking knew it.
Remember that it is a common right among Seluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What?
I have a particular set of
What's that man?
skills.
You already know. Did you not
I
see
will find
yourself
you,
in him?
and I will kill you.
Do you not recognize your own blood?
Oh.
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Alright, well, I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Ooh. The Spear of Night. I thought that was cast in the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain.
I'll get it!
Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
Nice.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
Very cool.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Saloon Spear of Night. It's in the dark, moonbeam, moon moat. Nice. Oh, Shadowheart, this weapon belongs to you.
My faith will guide me.
Because you did have the glaive. However... Ah, here we go. Alright, so it still has the shield bash ability. This doesn't have the flaming function anymore. Alright. That's very cool. I still suspect there's a bit more to this bit here. I think possibly her mother is actually the Shah worshipper, but we'll find out. Okay. Bedtime.
Would you look at this place? Such a pastoral escape. Free of predators, annoyances, obligations.
Hello, Lump.
One. Accepted, of course. We made a bargain, sweet stuff. And I've come to collect.
Of course. I will pay him what was promised.
Consider your debt paid. I will leave your flesh unbroken.
No worries.
Can I lick that mouth-watering meat of yours? A parting gift, as it were.
No. No.
A pity for us both.
Not letting an ogre lick my meat, thank you very much. Gonna go back to bed. Oh, it's not letting me go back to bed. There we go. That was weird. But I guess it makes sense. I'm no longer in range of his horn ability, so... Ah, hello, Shadowheart.
Always at your side.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Dare I suggest Shah may have had her reasons? Fuck no. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And that is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okie dokie. Will, what's Carl like to say about everything?
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
I get it. Where is Astarion, Gale, Shadowheart, Karlak, Lizelle? Where is... I'll look at where Jaheira is located now. No, it's not in this part of the camp. Alright, let's go.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a... I'm listening. The pain inside your every wound lives my obsession. You are Shak Vonashdu. Here, if it weren't apparent, it should be. I'm not keen on such outward displays of our flesh bond.
Good. Let there be no doubt that time's not yet come.
Alright. Let's get out of here. To Baldur's Gate!
To put my hands on everything. The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Alright, let me just save. To Baldur's Gate! Oh, I'm in a conversation. Right, so why am I still here?
Ketheric is defeated. The path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Oh, so sad. Yes, I get the feeling I've seriously messed up very badly here. This area was probably meant to be clear and green and flourishing before I left it, but anyway. All right, where are we? Oh no. It's been a horrible teleporter accident. We're all one. Oh no! The mightiest Hydra of all. Ah, okay, here we go. Oh. Ah, damn it. I hate when this stuff goes like this. There we go.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Oh, hello.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just a start.
Yeah, that guy's gonna die.
Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
Ooh.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Oh. There was a little moment that occurred when I was wandering around the Shadowlands. There was a person hiding behind a box. When you get near them, they teleport away, leaving the smell of brimstone. I think that might have been her. Like her in disguise. It's my Baldurian welcome.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
Ha ha! So how many days will it take us to get there? Ooh, okay. Worm's Lookout. And if I remember correctly...
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my blessing.
Worm's Crossing. Alright, yes.
You feel a chuckle come.
At the ready.
Oh, there's Jaheira. Alright, so this is the new camp for this new area.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If you have business to conclude before we march, have it done. The road to Baldur's Gate is long, and the city needs us.
It's only one day away. Okay. There's Will. Anything you need to say, Shadowheart?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
True enough, true enough. Alright. Why are you all the way out here? Oh. Let's have a look what the dame has to say.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
Really?
Come closer.
Okay. What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory.
Did we already have this conversation?
Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me
Yes,
blessings
yeah,
upon the
let's
slayer
see it.
of the wicked one.
So where's the Silverlight Moon magic?
Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden
No.
thumping within your heart chambers, friend. She works her magic there.
Well, you should join our camp.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Oh, good.
Pray,
Questions?
ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
Yeah.
There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Ugh. You and Isabel seem to have a lot of history, I guess.
A century of it. I have mourned her every day these 100 years. When I saw Ketheric had made her live again, made her his thrall, lo, my gorge did swell. Isabel is the love of my eternal life. I adored her from the moment I beheld her sweet face.
Yeah.
Her great, wise eyes. But her father Ketheric distrusted me from the first. He did not fancy an immortal for Isabel's mate.
Wow.
I understood.
I've seen Highlander.
I respected his concerns. But our love was stronger than a father's reservations. When Isabel died, curse the day, the hour, we were each of us agonized. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor,
very
Balthazar,
dramatic.
lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There,
They trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. Now he is dead, and his twisted facsimile of sweet Isabel returned to the grave. I'd give anything for one more day with her. The real her. Alas, I will live my life for us both.
Good to hear it. That's a stupid question, Aurora. I'm not going to ask that one. Alright. See, I actually was wondering about that, because if every Dark Justiciar has to kill her, then there'd only ever be one Dark Justiciar.
You saw Gortash, didn't you?
I did, yes.
What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
I guess.
Tadpole, the Absolute. How?
He's a bit of a dick. We don't know, but his plot fits together yet. But, you know, we'll work it out.
I was his bodyguard.
Uh-huh.
I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks.
He seems like a bit of a douche.
He ruined my life just when it was starting.
Yes, we gathered that.
And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
That's cool. I'm happy with that. Just, you're burning up. Calm down.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead. I can feel it. The engine. It's getting hotter, louder. It's going to blow if we don't find another way to fix it.
Well, I got the infernal metal. Unfortunately, we had to kill the,
Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. You expect this shit from devils, but not from the people you care about. Let's get to the city. Got business there I'm highly fucking keen to attend to.
You got it. Yes, we need to find someone else, because Damon got killed when the shield went down. Even though I knocked him out. Alright, let's get some rest.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you.
Ooh.
Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I'll do what feels right when it comes.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Get over here, you fucking D20. The shit? Oh, it's the Gith.
We're under attack. Help me.
Okay. Escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Alright, let's rock and roll. Oh,
Fight
there's
your
some
way to the portal. I
monks.
need your help.
All right, awesome.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Critical hit. How'd you like that shit?
Tadpole scum! That's a cat!
Ooh, it airbended. Like a fucking chop. Oh man. Oh, it transforming. That's not good.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Oh, you dickhead. I hit Lae'zel. Sorry, Lae'zel. Whoops. That's very racist of me. Not all Gith look alike. I'm sorry.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Hells. I need to hold on.
Moving.
What are we missing? Oh shit, there's a dude by the door. Alright. Lae'zel, you've got point. Go for it.
Fury.
Out of the fucking way! Oh, more people are coming. Jeez.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Survival is all that matters.
Do this. Okay. So, 1, 2, yeah, all right. Okay, that gets everyone up to full. Then can I just run in? Hey, all right. Oh, we're on the astral. Oh, okay. Let's, oh, good. We all came here. Excellent. Oh, is the Elder... No, that's not the Elder Brim. What the fuck is this? We have Githzerai monks, or Githyanki monks. Very cool monks, regardless. Oh, they're gonna punch their way in, alright.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Oh, okay. Alright, we're on our way. Give me a second. I gotta... It's like, shut up!
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm coming to the skull.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Fuck, we got ourselves a mind flayer. Oh! Who am I fighting with?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
Uh-huh.
You're in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you.
Oh my god.
I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
Uh-huh.
Me.
So this is the battle that you were fighting.
The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
I want no part in the slaughter of innocents.
Do not be driven by fear. Trust me now, and I promise you will have all the answers you seek. Now, help me.
How do I help?
The Guard. Destroy the Guard. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
Okay.
Aid an illithid against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
Let's join the flight.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Shit.
Aye, aye.
$134 damage. Wow. Stop punching her in. Ah, you bastard. It's like, stop punching me in the dick that I don't have. There we go. Oh yeah, I should have summoned us, now that I think about it. Never mind.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that.
Like what?
I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
The other version of you. Right. Tell me everything.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute.
Oh, okay, so it's not a new Elder
I
Brain.
was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself.
Ooh.
Lord Gortash.
Construct. Robot.
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Okay, so Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony, yes.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision.
Still impressive.
I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Okay. Did you have to eat the criminals' brains? I didn't really give a shit about, but I was going to go through all the questions.
Rather them than potential future allies, like you.
Should do as Ormelium did, and have a deal with a mortician. So, you going to tell me what this battle is all about, please?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago.
Right.
A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison.
Right.
Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
So were you imprisoned in here as well?
No.
Okay.
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside. And found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Okay. So was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill?
Most certainly Orpheus.
Makes sense.
He is a threat to her. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the sky.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
Right. And if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth.
Right.
To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
Okay, then. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. But I'm no Illithid, and I never will be.
You are already more Illithid than you realize. It has improved you.
How dare you.
You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Fuck off, no. I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential.
No.
I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle. while continuing to preserve your independence.
No.
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain.
Hey, look, I already killed one of them.
But in case you change your mind... look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve.
Okay.
You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Rush. So, the Gith's son Orpheus. Gith's son Orpheus has been... Oh, sorry, I better kill this guy. Trapped in here by a mind flare using his... Also, trapped in here by Vlaakith in order to maintain her control over the Githyanki. And then this guy has been leveraging the power for the purposes of overthrowing the hive mind. This is getting very complicated. I'm liking it, but it's very complicated.
Just what I need.
Hello, Lae'zel.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Mm-hmm. It's a mighty powerful prince if he can block the Illithid's hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command.
That's a good brain.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
Mm-hmm.
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Really? 157, that is a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay.
Oh, okay.
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Okay. And Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Alright, sounds like a good deal. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters.
Ugh.
And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies.
Ah.
A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Okay. So why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive? Oh, we know why, because he needs the power.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Okay. And the hostile Githyanki were the honor guard.
Orpheus is honor guard,
Yep.
loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
Mm-hmm. Well, why would she want him dead at this point?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Fair call. On to other matters.
Very well.
No, I'm not going to talk about that with her. She'll get very angry. And say, look, I got a cool tadpole I can shove in your face. What does Karlach think about all this business?
Soldier?
No. I'm not even considering the tadpole option. That is just fucking dumb. Alright. To bed with us.
What this does.
Alright. Ooh. Oh! You changed your hair, Shadowheart.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Can't comment about her hair, okay?
Honestly, I'm still surprised that we actually managed to defeat Ketheric Thorm. Perhaps a final victory isn't such a wild dream after all.
Alright. Turn to other matters. Leave. Alright, cool. Did Jahira have anything to say? Nope. And Gale seems fine, and so does Astarion. Alright. Let's get out of here.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Ooh. Gonna go take their stones, alright.
Peers will be watching, no doubt.
Oh.
Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Your former peers, eh, Shadowheart? So what? Can I make a comment about the hair?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I like it, actually.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
So you mentioned the Shah followers might be watching us. You think we can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Alright then. Well, expecting a warm reception, I hope.
If by warm you perhaps mean a flaming arrow.
Sure, you got gloves of missile staring.
I doubt they'll attack in public. No, I expect they'll point me in the right direction so I can face my reckoning away from prying eyes.
Oh, excellent. That makes things a lot simpler. So you don't even know where to go yet. So what should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point.
Ah.
If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Alright. Cool. Well, I think for today, that is probably a good stopping point. There was a lot of conversations having and a lot of lore being dumped, but we are just on the outskirts of Baldur's Gate. It looks like it's just through those doors way over there. But I have a medallion to drop off here in Worm's Crossing, as well as whatever other side missions we come across. But yeah, one more twist to add this entire situation. Just keeps on twisting around. Eventually this whole thing's going to turn into a giant Taurus. And then we'll be in Sigil. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Baldur's Gate 3. Bye!